Hey guys, 10th of May, Monday evening, 9 o'clock in the UK. All right, so what's been happening this weekend with Bitcoin and cryptos? Okay, I'm going to show you a few things that has happened, or what I've seen, and also things obviously I was quite good at predicting, but also a lot of regret of things that I didn't hang on to. So when someone like 10, 20 years experience think they know everything, no one knows where it's ever going to go. We can only analyze technically where we think it's going to go from past experience and patterns. But at the end of the day, the decision is going to be yours. And that's why I always say, this is my view, my way of doing things. Is not trading advice or financial advice, because obviously we cannot give you financial advice. Looking at Bitcoin 4-hour time frame. If I look at this, so we still got that up. And remember this B wave. I'm waiting for it to be B, is it done and go, or is it going to be B like there and then go up to there? This I've been saying for the last few weeks. And this has never reached the 61, 62 area where I wanted to go to. I really think it should minimum reach up here before it can do any other corrections downwards. So unfortunately, I think it's going to drag out even longer. So we've got a nice building, looks like the three wave, B and then C. So that is what it's doing with Bitcoin. Remember, once it's done this A, B, C with the Bitcoin, just be careful, because that's when we're going to expect to have a bigger, let's pull it there, bigger move down side. Okay, so once this is done, we're looking at, well, not that high, about there, and then we're looking at another drop to there. So that length and that length, and then we're looking for up again. So if you're holding Bitcoin, it's going to have to be a bit of a long-term hold, but that's what I can see at the moment. So, all right. Okay, so, but just a reminder, talking about regret and good calls we've made. There's a blue box, there's a good buy area. There's my error, green blue box. Again, we bought there, got out at 60, so everything worked out well. This triangle, remember I had it perfectly analyzed, and it came down to our target area in our blue box, and we bought here again. Sold, blue box, bought here again. Sold, and now it's doing all the sideways things. So yeah, been lucky with that, but not all of them. So let's look at Ethereum. This is my biggest regret one. So if I go and move this over, if you remember a few weeks ago, so we had our 5 waves up, we had our 3 waves down, correction, and there's my blue box with my green arrow. We bought there perfectly. There's my green arrow, I took my profit. And by correction, there's my green arrow, blue box, I bought again, and made 5 waves up into the blue box, which is the 2,500 zone, right at the top here, just shy of that there. So perfectly played out nicely. Made very good profit on this one. And then what happened? Well, it came down for correction. So instead of me buying again, I thought it might come down a little bit lower, and it didn't. So it went down, went up, went down, and I put my blue box there for a buy zone. It never came down to my buy zone, and now look what happened. Went up and up and up from 2,500 where I got out, up and up and up, and it's reached something like 4,200. So this area up here, it's got an all-time high of 4,200 some change. Okay, that is a massive move. So while I got out, and I could have gotten in at 2,000 again, I would have doubled that in those few weeks again. So yeah, so a lot of regret here and there. So what I'm saying is, if someone tells you, oh, they've all experienced in the world, that's great, but you're never gonna know exactly where it's gonna turn. My analysis was ending diagonal right here, and I was waiting for this to be a correction, and then I wanted to buy. It never did a correction. So Ethereum, the last few weeks, just been on steroids. Yeah, so very good for those who held on. Always remember, whenever we need new highs like this, always be aware we could get a correction before it continues. or even a bigger correction before it goes up. So just be aware of that. So that's why I always say, do take profits on cryptos. Don't always just think it's going to hold on forever. But yeah, I wish I did hold on. But just be aware of it. They do come down and correct. And I do take time when I do that. Litecoin, oh man, this was also awesome moves. We had all my green arrows, so all that there, buy there, sold there, buy there. Ooh, where did I sell this one? Up here. No, over there. Okay, sold this one, and then it went way too high. I'm like, oh, where's this going? Very deep correction. Now look at this correction. There's my red arrow for I did a short there. Came right into my blue box area. So we bought here again. Okay, so that worked out quite nicely for us. Some of you held on to your buy, which is good news for you. I unfortunately, after the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves here, I got out and waiting for correction to buy again. Again, same as Ethereum, never happened. And now look where it is. It's at a all-time high last week. So what is it at? 413. Okay, so now doing quite a sharp correction down. So just be careful. Just watch what it's doing when it gets to this level. That's Litecoin. And then XRP, Ripple. All right, so this is the one we've been looking for a long time. Those who are new to the channel, let me just drag it over. I've been analyzing this thing for so long, and there's my buy box down here at 30 cents. Unfortunately, it stayed above 35 cents, 40 cents, so I never got to buy it at that low level. So very big disappointment for not just buying and holding it. So I had to wait till it gets all the way up and do corrections before I started buying it. So we've done well. We've got a nice 5 waves down, nice triangle, perfectly timed that triangle as well, and then hit our target zone perfectly. So we bought here. So good buy for us. Now let me just move this over. So what have we got now? Okay, so we bought here, sold there. So there's my blue box, there's my green arrow. There's my arrow, there's my green tick. So this is where the places I actually buy and sell, taking profit. So I've got my 3-wave correction. Now, the problem is, I was waiting for this being the up move, waiting for 3 waves. The 3 waves correction is actually turning out to be the long drag out one, same one as the Bitcoin's doing. So we got another up there. Instead of going all the way up, it's actually doing another correction. So this is what we call a flat correction. So there's an up move, sideways, and up move again. So looks like it really wants to come down all the way down to this sort of levels again before it makes any moves up. Ripple's got their meeting again on Thursday, so we'll see what news comes out then. I have gotten in here again. I'm still holding this. I'm not getting out of this one because when it does go, it's going to go crazy. Actually, while I'm talking, let me look at this in 1 hour. This is coming down way fast. This is coming down very fast. Let me have a quick look. Come on, load. Okay, so it's broken my low. I should have gotten out when I hit this area here. Oops. Okay, so I haven't put my stop in place. Not a good idea. Okay, so hopefully in this next hour it will stop here and behave itself and bounce from there. Doji. Some friends of mine on Doji. Right at the bottom here, I was waiting for it to do the C wave and then buy it. I never got that opportunity. I saw this happening, and then also I didn't buy it there. Came there. I wanted to buy here, and then I don't know what happened with my order, and then shot up nicely. If you're looking at Doji, we've got. Let me just check here. All right, so I've got all-time high over 70-something cents. We've got 5 waves down, which is quite impulsive, which means we're going to have a 3-wave correction now, like this. And unfortunately, that normally means another move down to there somewhere before we can look at buys. So if you're not in Doji, we might get a new opportunity later on in this month or next couple of weeks to buy again, unless it really just stops here and bounces. But we'll see what happens.